All right, this is it. This is the final game. We're going the distance in this finals. It's a 5-game series. Cyber Legacy are like, they must be mentally fried, man, because they've just gone, you know what? No Darkseer, no Batrider, no Mars. We're taking all of that out. Still, they go back to basics. They get the StarLadder, they get the TA. They've got so much minus armor there. Ricky as well for the position 1. Lich just looking maybe. Clockwork is going to be super effective again. Oh god, that's just a disgusting combo. The Snapfire, the Pugner, the Clockwork. A Troll Warlord here now as well. And forZe.
Dyer's ban.
Ban out the Tiny. Because it's still the pos 4 that Cyber need to be picking up here, unless they're going to run StarLadder as a pos 4.
Dyer's pick.
Yep, banning out the Meepo, and they pick the drumroll, please. Anybody? No drumrolls. Shame. So, what is the last hero? What is this last final piece of the puzzle for Cyber to slow the bleed and take this series 3-2 to stop the reverse sweep, to move on to the qualifier? They don't even move on to the qualifier anything. They move on to the minor, which I guess is a qualifier for the major, but it's going to be still 2 minutes of reserve time for them to really think about this. Whereas there's no Phantom Lancer, no Enchantress this game. Clockwork has just been MVP in every single game he's been in, so this is I don't know how they're going to deal with the Clockwork, to be honest. Timbersaw, Nyx, Puck, Phantom Lancer, Enchantress, Tiny, ban out on the side of forZe, yeah. And then, like I say, LD, Darkseer, Batrider, Necrophos, Mars, as well as the Meepo ban out here by Cyber Legacy. And hopefully they...
pick.
Well, that's new. Sure. I don't like this one bit. And maybe that's how Cyber Legacy win, is by
10 seconds to go.
getting a draft that I just absolutely hate so much that
5 seconds.
the caster curse or whatever it is kicks in on forZe, and Cyber just ended up, because I mean, you have the egg, you're probably going to have the slow from the traps and the diffusal blade, the crush from the Ricky. Yeah, maybe it's not too bad.
Take your pick.
Game key straight on that Dazzle. It's... because, I mean, yeah, you are going to be able to put the poison onto the Templar Assassin in the mid lane to burn through those refractions. And Pikachu's like, no, I'm not picking my hero. I'm not playing this game. No, I'm done. I'm out. I kid, of course. But yeah, this is going to be really hard for the Templar Assassin, especially around the level 1. Level 2, when your attack range isn't massive. If you've got to compete with Gibkey, who's going to be throwing out the poison touch and then just harassing you to refresh its duration all the time, yeah, that's not going to be fun.
10 seconds to go.
And it's about
5
Cyber
seconds.
Legacy keeping... it's not all going to hinge around the Supernova, but again, how do you keep heroes locked into the Supernova? How do you keep them from just running away? So as soon as that egg comes out, you know, he's just like, back off, we're done. And then as soon as it pops and there's a new dawn, they just re-engage, they just re-goose. I don't know. Like, again, you have, it's not a 4 protect 1, but the Troll's kind of like the driving force to push the rest of the team to fight here, for the rest of forZe to be able to fight, and he can just kind of clean it up heroes. But Bignum's a big tanky boy. Chappie, it is going to be the offlane Phoenix who can do Phoenix things. It's... yeah, it's... I don't even think... I mean, again, they have the control with things like the smoke screen, as well as to cancel spells or, you know, stop spells from being cast. Well, the traps as well, they do have a little bit of control. To maybe slow, but I don't know how they stop heroes from getting away from this egg.
Contract complete.
Everybody get set.
From miles away.
Okay, so it's gonna be the Dazzle mid. It's I mean, it's going to be hard for the TA, I think, in the early game. I think later on, with all this minus armor, when they can get, if they can get a Roshan, when they start to look to fight, it's going to be a lot easier for them. But it's that problem that the Huskar had last match, where it's like, well, what do you do while you're being bullied out of
30
lane?
seconds to go.
What's the play here? What's... Yeah, we're just going to trades. Yeah, and Pikachu, he's got to, I don't know, just completely forget about the last game. Just purge it from his mind. And this is fresh. It's a fresh go.
And they're off.
It is a best of one. That's how you got to think of it. Just a one-game series. Just a one-off. Don't think of what you're winning for that one-off. Don't think about what it's going to mean if you lose the one-off. Just think it's a one-off. It's just a pub match with my team. We're doing a scrim. We're going to come into it. We're going to have fresh minds, positive attitude. Just try our best. Gifty's actually gone for the Shadow Wave level 1, so no Poison Touch just yet, because there's not going to be any refraction charges till he gets Pikachu gets to level 2 anyway. So as Pikachu has to come in, surround himself by creeps to do right clicks, to do farmy things, the Dazzle is just going to be able to get those Shadow Waves off. Bignum gets the crush onto 19, but it's still going to be a decent amount of damage. Chew takes down Happy Dororu's courier now as well. And again, now this is where the Poison Touch comes up, back in the mid lane. Gonna make it real hard for Pikachu to come up. And it is, what's that, 27 second, but it comes down every time you level it up. Meanwhile, Ricky's pulling those creeps away. BZZ's just gone for the Nether Blast. He's not level 2 just yet, so there's no Decrepify. Oh, Nether Blast is going to be there onto Happy, though. Happy, what's he going to be able to do? Because there's going to be the Blink Strike in now as well. It's only level 1 for Ricky as well, so that's only the Blink Strike. And BZZ, is he going to be able to get himself away from this? There is another Frost Blast. If he can get himself into the trees, maybe and away, the salve is going to be there. And there was no backstrike for another couple of seconds. So, Pugna barely gets himself out alive there. Yuki, there's the Poison Touch. Yeah, Refraction Charges come out. Still has the, the damage. But that's about it. And now the illusion picked up.
Illusion.
It's kind of dealt with by the Shadow Wave. Which he just used, so never mind. I assume there's going to be a bottle coming out soon. Nothing on the courier. Yeah, no. Okay, give key. It will be taking her out then from these illusions. Which you will be able to clean up at least one of them. But Palintimo's having to use his salve now as well. Bottom lane. Bignum. And Vansko, how's the farming going here? This is going great for both the Dazzle as well as the Troll. It's not going too awful for the TA as well as the Ricky either. I'm not saying, oh, win lane, that's it, game's over. It's just going to be a little bit tricky again for Pikachu, just having to deal with this Poison Touch all the time. He's got to stack up on the regen, the mana regen as well, just so we can always have these refractions. Gibkey comes in, that's... yeah. See what I go for this. Gibkey's going to take a little bit of damage here. A fair bit of damage, actually. The salves, the mangoes are eaten. And everybody rejoices. And now Pikachu can try and do this. Try and get the bounces on the side blades. Try and make it a lot harder for Dazzle to sit in the lane. You know, make it a pain in the ass for him to have to sustain. Use his regen in lane now as well. And Gibkey is there. There's no melt. He's only level 4. Okay, so he's got the salves. Got the mangoes. As he drops the null tally. As well as the circlet, just to get that off. Bottom lane, though, the chase is on. And now it's off again. Actually, not picked up a point in the crush. Even though it is the support, the birdlings. One is going to hit. 19 comes over just to try and help out his teammate. Dive's going to come through, though. Might actually be enough. No, it's not. It's not. It is only the level, what? Level 3? Level 4? Level 3. Oh. Crush comes out. Bignum's going to be slowed down. The Cookie Crunch comes out now as well. And StarLadder, it's not going to be enough to... Is it going to be enough to kill him with the Will and Axes? It might be. It will be. Bignum just hung around a little bit too long. And even giving out the tips. Yeah, this is... mind games. BZZ trying to throw out the blasts, trying to throw Ricky off his game. And in the mid lane, it's Gibkey. It's being traded. The regen's being traded, right? This isn't too bad here for TA. Especially now that she's going to be able to go over to these side camps and start pulling and stacking those and farming up, looking for a few more items, looking for maybe the... Blightstone is going to be there, so maybe the Power Treads first into the Desolator. Clockwork. Poison Touch comes out. Pikachu's going to start running, but there's going to be the Battery Assault now as well as the Cogs. So this should be a kill. Pikachu, there's no meld. There's no way out. There's no hope.
I speak of final rights.
Yeah, and there is a lot of damage over time. Like the Mortimer Kisses, the Drain. The Battery Assault like we saw there, the Poison Touch as well. So Cyber went back to basics, but maybe they picked it up a little bit too quick. Making sure it was the second pick. I guess to just make sure they get that minus armor combo coming out. But Pikachu, it's not a great time for this lad. This is, I'm going to say it, this is cyberbullying. They are, forZe are bullying Cyber. I'm classing this as cyberbullying. Now the Dazzle gets a haste as well. Not got himself a bottle. He's just going to be getting in to be able to do a little bit of warding maybe. As, yeah, they do get planted. He's going to TP back instead of just running back. I guess he didn't want to miss out on the creeps. Or at least the creep XP here in the last hits.
Shadow Wave!
That's some good creepage. Bottom of the Crush is going to be coming out. 19 and he's going to be able to get himself away with the Birdlands. There's still going to be the dive forward if Chappie wants to use it. Icarus dive, though, not going to be coming out just... Oh no, he has already used it. I was looking at the wrong thing. But another Crush. 19. Just can't do the damage. TA catching up in last hits.
Somebody iced the Dyer's career.
In terms of net worth, though, it's still behind the Dazzle. Just because these neutrals aren't really worth as much in most cases. What are we pinging for? What are we pinging for? There's still both runes up as well. No bottles got by either mid laners, so these are going to be left here. I guess, is that? No. That's okay. There's going to be cogs on the top lane. Is there another blink strike? There is. Can they try and chase him down? The Battery Assault doing Palintimos no favors, but that will be wearing off in just a second. And now 2, 1, Chew. He's going to try and go inside the Roshan pit. Hey, he gets it. Oh, now the Poison Touch as well. And again, don't forget that Palintimos was going to be using those tricks of the trade, but Gibkey waits and the Blink Strike away. I thought he was just going to go after that first attack, just go for the Blink Strike in, and then pop the Tricks of the Trade. But he didn't. I guess it maybe might proc on Roshan. I don't know. Crush. Rolling Axis comes out and Bignum. Vanskor is actually just taunting with a Scatter Blast.
Tower's coming apart.
But it's going to be dropped. But there are the Rolling Axis now as well. Vanskor just doesn't want to come too far forwards because there is a Crush. No sprint.
Dire's top tower's getting beat down.
Yeah, top lane. The tower down to 1200 health. What's that? About a third of the health gone. Bottom. Are they going to be able to get the Crush off? Stops that TP. Vanskor. Well, it's now going to be the return Crush as well onto the Phoenix, and the Whirling Axis comes through. This is going to be. Is it the Battle Trance? There was a Battle Trance off, and now 19. They take down the Cookie Granny, but the Whirling Axis one more right click and 14. 19 even. Not going to be able to pick that one up. Taking 5 years off him. That's top. BZZ. It looks like he was just trying to get those blasts off. Ricky is level 6 now as well. He's got the Cloak and Dagger.
Top tower's getting beat down.
But yeah, BZZ just keeps popping out, throwing out these Decrepifiers and the Nether Blasts. And the Nether Blast at least, the fortification is going to be there. Are they going to be able to take down the Lich? Barrier Assault comes out. It does have its regen boots now as well. Is the Mortimer Kisses available? There is not yet. Anyway, Tricks of the Trade comes out. Chew, the Sins to Gaze. Now, the Scatter Blast it will be, but they might be able to get the return kill with the bash here now. Disarm comes through. There's the Decrepify, and it looks like Vanskor. He does have the Mortimer Kisses now. Is he going to find an opportunity to use it?
Before you think of stealing a cookie, remember, I prefer capital over corporal punishment.
Alright, that's a bit dark for a cookie. How's it looking now for Pikachu? Bignum, he's going to sprint down. Yeah, he picks up another rune.
Soldier's fortune.
Yeah, how's it looking for Pikachu? Pikachu is... It's not too bad. The damage is there with the DD now. He's about halfway towards the Desolator. You know, it's... Oh. There's a smoke, but nobody's home in the mid lane.
Dire's mid tower won't last much longer.
So Cookie, Granny, and Clockwork looking to see what they can do here. Maybe nothing, maybe everything. As there will be 3 rotations in. Poison Touch comes out. Bignum. Is there going to be a hook? Well, if they hook through into the trees, you know, Chew could find himself in the wrong type of... He's actually going to go into the mid lane on this turn. StarLadder gets pushed away. Mortimer Kisses are going to be coming out now, as well as the Poison Touch. Icarus Dive is going to be used here. Chow even throwing out the Supernova. Chew, is he going to be able to get himself away from this? He might actually burn down. Chain Frost doesn't bounce to anybody, but will still secure the kill onto Chew. And now if he finds Vanskor, Vanskor though will be able to just cookie himself, maybe not cookie himself to the low ground. Does he want to carry on going here? Necro Books are out by Gibkey. No Shuttle Grave picked up by the Dazzle yet. Which is fine, because he wants to be pushing in as powerful as he can with the Poison Touch, as well as the Shadow Wave. It's just interesting that maybe he doesn't want to save his teammates. You know, Gibkey? Is that it? You don't want to be saving your teammates?
The Dire best do something.
Again, everything's maxed out. You know, he's got himself even the talent, that plus 75 damage. That's just great. Helping these fights.
The Dire weren't partial to that mid tower.
He's got the Archer Aura as well. How's Troll doing? Troll's looking to maybe do some damage to Ricky here. Well, an Axis comes through. He's just going to be able to right click as well with the range stance. Yeah, he puts the pressure on the Ricky. While the sprint is going to be there. Icarus Dive comes out. It's going to be a little bit too short. So is that Birdling. But I think forZe just want to be grouped as 4. And
coming in.
how are the ultimates? Mortimer Kiss is up in 11 as well, and they can make an aggressive push for this tier 1 tower. They've already taken the tier 1 tower on the top. It is Gonzo. Tier 1 tower mid lane, Gonzo. Tier 1 tower in the bot, still pretty healthy. until... Well, Bignum's going to come out with a sprint. But it looks like Chu's waiting. The Decrepify is going to be there. He should even be able to get the hook in. In fact, he gets it on the Phoenix, and the Phoenix Icarus dives through. It's going to be 2 caught in the cogs. The Icarus dive. Oh, Chu might still die here to the Supernova, but no! It's actually going to be the Snapfire picks up 1 point into the Little Shredder. It's going to be able to find up another 3 kills, maybe 4. Polintimos is going to be able to get himself out of this. Needs to run himself away, but the Poison Touch is going to be revealed here by the Dust as well. Tries to get the backstab away out. Chu is trying to close in with the Battery Assault. It's only halfway through. It is going to be 4 kills. And just everything seemed to go right there for the side of forZe. I don't know what god they prayed to after that losing the second game. But whatever sacrifice they made, it seems to have paid off.
Thanks.
And now Bignum. There is 5 heroes around you, big man.
Dark light.
Meanwhile, TA does have the Desolator going towards that Blink Dagger. Does that just block? I think it does.
Invisibility.
But yeah, Clock's got Invis. Now, it's going to be seen underneath the sentry. So maybe Bignum comes out to surprise him, but just straight pops the Battery Assault. Corrosive Haze is going to be on, but Chu don't care. Chu's away. Bounty Runes again. It looks like all 4 of them. Just going to be traded, going the way of forZe. And again, all the ultimates are up. forZe, StarLadder has gone straight for the Windlace. Is the position for though. He's now. Look at Lich's net worth. 8. He doesn't even break 15 minutes in. Doesn't even break 1,000, and he's not gonna do either. Sinister Gaze does come in. The Frost Shield now as well, but happy. One more right click. Can he get the vision here? 19-teen. Just needs to get around these trees. It looks like he will, and actually going to be coming in. And yep, 19-teen. 813 net worth on the Lich. Didn't even try and use the Chain Frost there, maybe against the neutrals while 19-teen was close, because it's 16 minutes in and they're forcing down a tier 3. Yeah, Hook comes in onto the StarLadder now as well. Cogs are going to be dropped. Bignum gets killed off. He doesn't have the buyback available if he wants to use it, but everybody needs to come back to defend this. This is going to be a huge push. Ricky, again, he's trying to find the last little bit of farm, but he's still about 800 away from having the full... In fact, it's even more. It's about 800 away from having the full Diffusal Blade. Meanwhile, Troll, 19-teen, are pushing tier 3 towers. 19-teen actually not using the Battle Trance just yet. He's already got that Diffusal Blade. And now, do they have the reveal? It looks like they're just going to take the tier 3 tower and peace out. Roshan, I'm hearing a crush. The cogs come through. Icarus Dive's going to be there now as well. But Bignum, the Battery Assault, can he get in front to get a decent crush off? Crush, the animation was there. They're going to be able to get it on Chu. Chu has that hook in 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Mortimer Kisses are up. They're going to be able to turn this one around and go for it. Yep, Hook's going to be there. Does he have the vision? Can he get the line of sight? It's going to be the Cookie Crush. Now onto the Lich. It's going to be a big hook now onto Bignum. And now, I don't know. I genuinely don't know. He's going to be pushed away by the cogs for the Battery Assault. Once again, the Whirling Axes. One more right click. The Decrepify Whirling Axes will finish the job. Bignum again can buy back. No Lich for 13 seconds. And forZe 17.5 minutes in. Well, this is a far cry from how they played in this first 2 games. Now Whirling Axes, Pikachu. There's going to be the Poison Touch now as well. Any reveal, Pikachu's taking a whole lot of damage. Might actually go down. One more right click. The miss comes out though for Chu. Can he get in range? Mortimer Kisses are just going to scatter around, and it's going to be onto the Ricky. Ricky gets locked down for 35. No buyback available, and now Lansco gets himself a double kill, a triple kill. This is going to be over before the 20-minute mark. This is going to be forZe going. They want to take Rax. Do they just force out? They should just force out tier 4s. How far off are the Necros? They're going to back themselves up, go for a tier 2. There's no buybacks. Pikachu gets tipped. He does have the Blink Dagger.
Guess what's
But
happening
19
to Dire's
team
bottom tower?
going towards the BKB. And mostly there. Just needs the gold here for the Black King bar, and then we'll have a full... You know what? I don't know if the game's going to be over before the Black King bar comes up in 19 team. I genuinely thought they might have gone for tier 4s, maybe look to fight to end, but their ultimates are down. I can see why they backed out. I might have got a little bit ahead of myself. Calling a pre-20 minute game. But ultimates are up 38, 27, and the rest of them are there. So...
Dire's top tower.
I don't know. Cyber, it's do or die time. Do they have the vision? They do not. Well, they have the trap in the pit. It's going to be some smoke on smoke action. How are the buybacks looking? They're not looking great for either team. The hook comes in. Lich Will axes. There's going to be the Icarus dive around. And the Supernova now as well. Chu's going to be coming in. The right click to going to be able to kill off the egg though. This is going to be 2 heroes down. It's only the Phoenix. The Phoenix is the only one with buyback. Shellgrave onto Vance Curry gets the Cookie Crush in. This is going to be 3. Is there going to be 4? The slowdown on Palintimos. This is just going to be good game well played being called by Chappie. He was so close. He was a game away from getting himself back to a Valve event, Chappie. But dreams are made to be, well, not made to be broken, but dreams are sometimes broken. You can't always get what you want. Sometimes you don't even get what you need. And Cyber, they couldn't get that last game that they needed to win the series. A full 5 games, and forZe, they take... Fuck me, it was still pre-20 minutes. Barely, but pre-20 minutes. They take the game... They take the series to 5 games. They take 3 games in less than an hour of game time. And I'm flabbergasted. Unfortunate for Cyber. They were just so close. And it just went a little bit wrong. forZe, though, congratulations. They pushed their way through. Fell to Gambit yesterday. Just couldn't make it through there. And then ended up coming back. Great series by them. And again, commiserations for Cyber Legacy. But every single player, all 10 players, should be proud of the way they played today. Great showing. Great matches to come out. And unfortunately for Cyber, it just wasn't meant to be. But again, congratulations to forZe. So that is going to be all of the CIS Dota for the major and the minor qualifiers coming to a close. I hope you've enjoyed it. Again, guys, if you want to follow me along on Twitter, it's greatly appreciated. Any followers that you want to throw my way, that's AOK's at Robnroll Gaming. But for now, that is going to be it for the majors and the minors for StarLadder and ESL. Bringing CIS to a close, at least. There is going to be some North American action. I hope you're going to stick around for that later on to enjoy it. I do believe it's going to be Nomad bringing you that. But for now, I'm going to say goodbye. And again, what a great series to end the day on for me.